All right, welcome back. Cody Brotherton here, and just want to share a great journaling or reflective activity that you can do to help you aim at the future that you want. Now, I do want you to like and subscribe to this video. Stay tuned. We have a lot of exciting developments coming together, and we'll be letting you know more details about how you can join our men's self-mastery community known as the Iron Gathering coming up. Look out for that. Definitely, we're kicking off March the 5th for Lent. And so it's an exciting time. And then again, I do want to remind you about our newsletter, which I will link down here in the show notes. So let's get started. The idea today is what you're doing today, the habits of your life and the choices that you're making. Are they going to bless your future self? Or are you going to betray your future self? You see, what I think we need to do in life is we need to have that relationship with the highest possible good. That's our relationship with God. And we need to think through what is most good, what is most noble, courageous, loving, what is best for me, what is best for everybody around me, and all the decisions I make with my life. And so that's the metric that we need to learn to love God with all our heart. It's the metric we can use to make better decisions, to have that relationship with God. And see, I think the second thing we want to do with that is have that relationship with our future self, to think about who do we want to become, and we really need to spend time thinking and reflecting on that. So today, that's our activity. I like to do this in a creative way. And so what I want you to do is you are going to write a movie, and you are writing the movie, journal this down, and you're the main character of the movie. So yes, I want you to be removed as the author, but you're writing about your own life. You're writing about your own self. And I want you to write the best version of who you want to become. And so make the movie about your life. Yes, make it definitely hold on and have the characteristics of your actual life. So don't make it a fantasy. Now, some of you creative people, you may be able to do that, just to write a sci-fi about yourself. I could see a lot of use in that, actually, as I'm thinking through this, that there's a lot of truth that comes in fiction. Sometimes there's deeper truth that come out of real fiction and that can distill the archetypes of our reality. But that being said, you do this however you think you'll get the most use out of it. So write it down, write out your life, write out your future self. But what I want you to do is to not only write this down and go to as much detail as possible. What is this person like? What kind of habits do they have? How do other people think about and act around this person? What does this person do? All these things are very important, and I want you to keep reading over this regularly, once a week, maybe even every night before you go to bed. Have that relationship with the very best version of who you can become. Think about it. Don't let it happen by chance, but you gotta really write it down. You gotta make it happen. That's one great quote my dad said to me over and over. You gotta make it happen. And in my sports career, that came out so many times of you can't just wish and hope. You gotta go make it happen. And so this is your life. Again, we talked about you take responsibility for yourself. So you gotta go, you gotta know where you're going, and then you gotta go work to make that happen. Out of the 7 habits of highly effective people, he talks about the 2 acts of creation. One's the mental act of creating. And so that's what you're doing. And then the second one is actually working those things out. So if you can have a great idea of who you want to become and what you want to do, you can write that out. Or even if you just want to sit down, you want to visualize this regularly. If you can do that, and then you engage in the process of transforming yourself and doing those things, I believe that really major, massive possibilities for your life are truly possible through the power of God working in you. So that's our activity for the week. I want you to have a relationship with God, the highest and the best. But then I also want you to have that relationship with your future self. And really dream big here. Really think very deeply about who you truly want to become in life, the things you want out of life and the things you want to do. And then go and don't settle, and value who you are very highly, who God has made you to be. And then We all make a lot of mistakes along the way, but always know where you're going. Never compromise, never betray yourself, never betray the worth that God has established in your life, and make your decisions based on that. Constantly seek after the highest possible good for your life and allow that to be your guide. Just want to end with Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The very end of that psalm is, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Follow after God, follow after the highest ways. Write out your future self, the highest version of who you can become, and see the blessing of God come into your life. All right, become the best version of yourself and make the world better around you.